What is up, everybody? Hazeblade here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Super Nemesis no turret build that I've come up with recently, and we're going to be taking a look at the build, jumping into some matches. We'll go over the preset a little bit, and we'll be on our way. So we are going to be using Relentless, just so that way we can get Nemesis up as quickly as possible. Tracking rounds, since Relentless is all because of tracking and defeating survivors. Tracking rounds are going to be the fastest way for us to continue tracking survivors. Magazine expansion, which is going to give us more ammo for the goop gun and the air cannon. And since this is a no turret build, we're going to be running with the radar pulse as well as the reinforced leg hold trap. The radar pulse actually does provide us quite a bit of benefit since it will track all survivors with the press of a button. So that actually is beneficial to our build. And since it's no turrets, we kind of have to have this reinforced leg hold trap, but we pretty much won't be using that. So equipment wise, we are going to be using system devlog 3 and 2. That way our ultimate skill, aka Nemesis, basically the rocket launcher is going to deal a ton of damage, but we also just with the punch and the tentacles and stuff like that, we'll have some pretty good damage from that as well. And with bioenergy capacitor 3 and 2, we're going to get quite a bit of extra time with Nemesis as well. Taking a look at the deck, there's only a couple minor variations with this deck compared to the firearm efficiency deck. This one still uses tracker mines since tracking is kind of the objective with Nicholai. We are also still going to be using the air cannon and the immobilizing rounds. Basically, the biggest changes are that instead of the rifle turret, we're using a standard rifle. Instead of the discount card, we're using a zombie dog for more distractive purposes. And instead of the firearm efficiency mod, we're going to be using a small generator mod to help with the bioenergy regen. On that last build, we were using the miniature reactor, but since we're not using that in this build in favor of a more powerful Nemesis, this generator mod will have to do. Taking a look at the preset, we are using the same preset that we were using with firearm efficiency, but I feel like in those videos, I didn't really go into them super in depth. So I'll kind of take you through that a little bit and explain what the strategy is here. So with Area 1, we pretty much have lockdown traps and the occasional tracker mine, as well as a tough zombie infectious. The reason why I don't want to go completely no creature is because I feel like if it's just traps and firearms, the survivors aren't really going to fall out of that mode, and eventually they're just going to be spotting every single trap. So I want to have zombies in the way to kind of offer that distractive strategy that we were talking about before, and that's why the zombie dog is in my deck, because it's affordable and because zombie dogs are kind of annoying with survivors. So with Area 2 and 3, and keep in mind I'm just showing you the downtown preset, but this pretty much applies to all of the maps. With Area 2, again, kind of same idea. We're going to have lockdown traps and tracker mines, and then we've got that tough zombie infectious just to kind of stir things up a bit. And since we don't have any doors in Area 3, we won't be using any lockdown traps, exclusively tracker mines and an infectious zombie. So again, pretty straightforward build. Those tracker mines are going to come in handy, and since they're only one cost, it's better to just preset them now, just so that way we don't have to worry about trying to cycle for one later in our build. So that covers the deck, that covers the equipment, the skills, and the preset. It's time to get into a match and put this thing to the test. All right, here we go.
You are all as
Downtown, which apparently is YouTube's favorite level in this game. All right, so our initial strategy was to get that gen mod, which we've already got that. So now pretty much all we've got to do is just slow down the survivors, cycle the energy booster whenever possible. Oh, that was a really good air cannon. Nice. I'm just getting free bioenergy with you guys hanging out here, so let's see if I can tune out to get them in view. Here we go. All right, so it is a DPS camera, Jan, so there's not a whole lot that I have to do in this opening segment. However, as soon as that's up, which it is, here we go. We're going to fight for this camera. And since we have a level 3 lock, we should be able to get some nice damage out.
Run if you can.
Since we've got that extra damage, we are going to be in fantastic shape. All right, so that was a bit hasty. All right, here we go. There it is.
Checking. Grip up for healing.
Thanks. I owe you one.
All right, I don't want to give them time, so get out of there as quickly as possible. Nice, right back in the room and triggered the trap. Here we go, another 15 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and lay another dog down. Put an IV on this side. There's another energy boost. We should be able to finish this pretty quick. I'm pretty sure that Val already gave up. Alright, at this point, pretty much just a waiting game. Should be a pretty quick victory.
Easy money for me. But you were making it so boring. Oh, you have found my little toy.
Oh, that's not cool.
But do not expect to activate it so easily. I don't
It's alright,
know
we're
why
still
I
gonna
was
get the
called
dub.
if you barely even try. The door is locked, and the seconds of your life tick away. That was so easy. Do not be pleased with easy money for me. But they were making it so boring. Stop resisting!
And there's the dub. GG.
You want I make your gravestone now?
Alright, so interestingly enough, with this build, we didn't even need Nemesis. But of course, I'm going to show you guys another match which gets into the late game so you can see how Super Nemesis works, how much damage he deals, and how kind of what we just saw here, how that plays into the bigger picture when Nemesis gets involved. So we'll see you in the next match. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get a head start laying these traps down. There's the gen mod. We've already got that. Fantastic.
Oh, you
All right,
have
let's
found
see where
my
they
little
are
toy.
going at first. So this
But do
Becca
not expect to activate it so
is
easily.
moving quick. All right, here we go. All right.
That was too easy. Do not be pleased with yourself.
Perfect.
I don't like seeing that.
Oh, got it.
Good. You can move to the
All right, so
boys now.
one thing to remember about this build is that we're not necessarily going after kills with the machine guns. If we get them, then cool. But it's not absolutely necessary to get kills. The main thing we're trying to do is just track survivors. Alright, so they've already made it through this section.
The door is locked, and the seconds of your life tick away.
Nice. Alright, let's see if I can get anything off here before they move to the next area. Nope, that's okay.
Move it, folks. Door's open.
My client will be happy with the fear you feel. Be afraid, young ones.
Alright, so that was a decent intro, but I didn't get as much Nemesis progress as I would have liked to have gotten. Essentially, being over 50% to Nemesis in Area 1 is the ideal situation. This Becca is not wasting any time. So I will be ready. Alright, so we'll be getting Nemesis pretty soon. In the meantime, I need to see if I can find a grouping of survivors. Here we go. Fantastic. Alright, perfect. Alright, so Nemesis is ready.
Take it, and I will kill you with my
And we should be able to get our first incapacitate right here. No, not quite, but it's okay. Oh, there's a stagger. That's no good. I've got to drop the key holder as quickly as possible.
Death does not take the oath, but
There's an instant drop on January. I gotta keep an eye on Jill, but Valerie is more important, specifically because she has the heal. We've got plenty of time with Nemesis, so there's no rush. And there's everyone. That's 4 kills. So with Super Nemesis, as you can see, even with bulletproof vests, the damage throughput is actually pretty insane. And I kind of want to be at least a little bit nice.
This was inevitable. But somehow I expected more from you. You fight too long, you lose.
I don't think that this match, I don't think they're going to make it. But I will be nice. If they can take the key and unlock the next terminal, then I will let them go. But I'm pretty sure her shooting that terminal is actually going to cause them... Well, I think she's actually got the USB drive, so she should be pretty quick. But I'm going to let them go, just to extend the match a little bit.
Just die. Stay a while.
Let's see if they make it. I don't know if they're going to make it. Oh, it's going to be close, but they were not able to make it. That's all right, though. So that's basically the Super Nemesis build. As you can see, the rocket launcher is incredibly powerful. I tried to be nice to see if we could get it to Area 3. But the rocket launcher is incredibly powerful. You don't necessarily have to take out all of the survivors with a single rocket because you get all of that extra time with Nemesis. You've got a little bit of patience to play with. That usually 2 or 3 rockets will do the trick. And you can win the match in Area 2 or 3. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget about channel membership starting at $1.99 in select countries to take advantage of some really cool perks. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.